What have you been focused on?
Trying to swing shorter.
Okay.
And then like less, I don't know, just more shallow.
Okay. You're trying to shallow it. Hit me one more, we'll take a look.
Taking it back like slower than
I love that.
I've been.
One more. All right, come over here and watch this. All right, so let's look at it in regards to what you're doing. This thing's slow as shit today. I don't know why. So if we look at it from here, let's just look at it from the down the line view first. So as your trace is great, I think the club still lifts too much outside. See that? Mm-hmm. Right? And then I think we've got to get that left arm to work more that way. I think your left arm needs to feel more connected with your chest going. It works up independent. Okay? Now if you look at it from this view, that's so much better with your lower body stability than it used to. That's insane. Remember how much it slid and tilted? So I'd love to see us get, so the club's still steep. I think if we can get the left arm to work more across, we can get that club to shallow. All right, let's do it. Let's jump up there. So let's go ahead and start. Right. And what if you just felt something crazy simple like this? All right, let's go slow. Let's go slow a couple, right? Yeah, go nice and slow. Same. So you want this and this and this to all go together underneath that. I mean, that is pure. Do that and just pitch it. Man, that's so different. Can you pitch it again for me like that? What'd that feel like? Shitty?
Felt like super inside.
Okay. Again. Same speed. Just like that. All right, you stand there and watch this one. I mean, how good is that?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Huh?
Yeah.
So if you look at it, now we still got to shallow it a hair more because it tips outside coming down some. But that's the right idea. I mean, look at that. Okay, so if we do this, we compare it. We put this one up. You go this way. So here's your first one. Look how much more out it goes, right? And then you look at how much look how different that is.
Yeah.
Right? massive.
And the club of the other one's not like falling.
It's not as twisted, right? So the twist, all that twist, and I think that's what gets it just way out of whack. Is it goes this way, and then your brain's like, well, it's gotta go that way. So it twists the head. So go to the top again, go super slow. Okay, so go part way. Now, from there, if you want to shallow it, this hip, this belt loop right here goes first. And see what it does to that club?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gold. Can you do that again for me? Nice and slow, right? Now, nice and slow. Yeah, you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Again, one more. Yeah, one more, and then just chip it. Watch this though. This is, and I think I sped this system up to work faster here. Watch this one though. There you are at the top of the old. Here you are at the top of the new. Look at the massive difference. I mean, they look now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh? That's beautiful. Now, again, so what's that feel like? I mean, what do you feel like? I mean, it's got to feel crazy as shit difference, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like I'm super like,
You-
in here.
Mm-hmm. Right? So do that again. So nice and slow. Different? Look at it. I just filmed this on my phone so I can send it to you, right? Look at that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Watch that. I mean, it draws from there, right? Right? Awesome. Again. And so look, you do have to watch that it doesn't start getting too inside.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that we've got to get better at is like, you understanding where it needs to be,
Mm-hmm.
and then like we can send videos or whatever, but like, you know, you get too inside, and then you start going that way, right? So, look, go halfway. We'll show you where it needs to be, right? So, halfway, everything together. Yeah, so now that club's right there. Yeah. Now, yeah. Awesome. That's perfect for you. Lovely. Lovely. And I think your path to getting better is doing a bunch of these slow and then working your way up. Like, so that last one carried 83 yards, right? We probably want to hit it a little further than that, right? So now, hit this, go same size, make it go 100. See, that's perfect for you, right? Do it again. Now, how far did that go?
95.
All right, so now,
But my path is like way out like
where is it?
6 degrees, right?
Which is,
Better than.
that's the opposite of the shit we used to do, right?
Yeah.
Right, so now same deal. So look, halfway, go to the top. You keep that head cover under your arm. Up. Now the belt loop starts first, and it brings the club down. Excellent job. Now square your hips up. They're getting the hair open. Good. So, I love that one. How far did that go?
105.
All right, so now make it go 120. Same size. Square your hips. So miss hit, but it's coming right down the plane better.
Yeah. That was just 0.5.
So these are for sure different. There you go. I mean, that's got to feel better. Right. All right, one more and we're going to look at it. All right, watch this. This is great. How far did that carry? 110?
100. The last one was 110. I can feel that like so much.
Good.
Like in there.
You can actually feel the club shallow now. So watch this. So look. So that's dead on your hands. Look at that. Right? Versus. And so that one just gets, see how your arms just go straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the difference there at the top. And then this is what I like. You see how your lower body's separating. I mean, that club gets still a hair out, but it's so much better, right? You had one that was just so good. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Massive, right? So let's keep, now, so once you get it there to the top, the way to shallow it more is for the belt buckle to go sooner, more,
Yeah.
right? Like, the best thing to me you said was that you could feel that, right? So when this lifts, then you always just try to do that to shallow. So you get your left arm's connected, club's there. And I want to feel that belt loop. It goes around and it stretches. And that's what pulls the club down. More of that. I know I gotta get this shit fixed around here. I got a new mat over there. We got new tech, we got everything. I haven't had any time to put the shit in. So let's get your hips a little more square, go back. Okay, now, little hair faster, same size. Different?
Yeah.
Good, keep going. To the top. Feel this, yeah. What was that path?
What was which one?
That last one,
Uh,
club path.
9.3.
I was gonna say that was in to out, correct. So like, I don't want you to be 9 degrees
Yeah.
or whatever, but that's, at least we've switched it to the opposite side.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be 9 degrees right than 9 degrees left. So.
All right, so good. Make sure your hips are square. Good, to the top. Separate. Outstanding. Outstanding. Now just start adding 10 yards at a time, and I think this is a great way for you to practice. You're gonna get to a point where you're like, well, shit, it isn't very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's going too fast for you right now.
Yeah.
Square your hips. Separate. It's okay. I don't mind that. I mean, you're going to figure out how to find the ball from there.
Yeah.
It would help too if I didn't have that hole in the mat and I fixed this thing. I love that one, bud. Totally different.
It feels good. Feels fine.
Now, does this feel like something you can go do?
Yeah, and I just take my whatever Bushnell thing out there and just look at the.
Yeah, so what you want, and that's great for you with the Launch Pro, because the Launch Pro shows the curve,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you want one that's spinning and curving right to left. And then all you gotta do is, I mean, we've done this a bunch of times at those retreats, then go put a stick out here. And if you get it curving that way, if you put the stick there and you learn to make this backswing, you make that belt loop go, right? That's all you're trying to do. So, go to the top. There you go. Go to the top. Belt loop separates. Awesome. That's what I think. That's how I think you learn to shout with the club. Add some more speed. That was pure. One more like that?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That looks a lot better.
You're cooking. I'm gonna film this next one. So like this is one where we don't give a shit where it goes. You're doing great with that backswing. Overdo the feeling of the belt loop in the drop. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right, come over here and watch this. Massive difference at the top.
That's all like one
Yeah.
like line.
Yeah, right? So now, look at that versus that.
That's what me and my dad were talking about, getting that club, like, cause it was
Yeah.
like out, the club would be like
Yeah.
out there and getting it.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
So when I'm taking like videos on the range and stuff,
Yeah.
I need to get to like that. Is like in line
Correct.
with my,
So here's what's important for you. Is it's important for you to understand, to coach yourself, for you and your dad. One, these are the things I'm looking at. One, you see how I barely see your left calf behind there? I don't want to see that. That's when your hips start getting, that's better than where they were, but we want them to be one, okay? Now, right? That's as far out as I want your hands. I want that club head more on your hands. Okay, but this is with some speed added, right?
and then I don't like see it.
And then I like,
This arm.
for you, you see how we see the base of the neck and like there's space between your ear and your left arm?
Yeah.
Like if we go here,
Yeah, you can't do. So I kind of have
your arm covers your damn ear. Shit, it bisects your head.
Like
Yeah.
line with my chin.
Right, right. So understand. So you understand and where things, one thing that needs to happen for you to continue to make strides is for you to start understanding what we're working on. And so there, I love where your left arm is. I like, see how your right arm's underneath and in front of your chest? Love that. You could possibly get the butt of the club shaft a hair steeper, but right now I'm good with that. And then from there, we're trying to make this belt loop go first. See how that belt loop is pulling that, right? And that belt loop keeps going around and it keeps pulling that club head. And that's close to as good as you've ever been at impact. But again, yours is understanding where things need to be. So now let's go do one more and let's make this even a tidy bit cleaner, right? So you remember you said it felt like, hey, I felt like I'm going crazy inside.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, feels are great, but you've got to marry feels with what they are here so you understand, right? So then, like I said, at some point, shit, it's going to be too inside, but we want to know where it needs to be. You don't want to just practice based on what I feel. You want to know where it's supposed to be so you can relate the feels to where it is. So go make it feel a little more inside, right? Yeah. Do it again. Yeah, just make it feel that way. We're going to show you where it is. All right, come over here. This is glorious. And then you start understanding how it relates to the club. So you could argue that's a tick inside, but I like that better than that shit getting loopy,
Yeah.
right? And that is better than that,
Yeah, it's a lot better.
right? And we still got stuff we can improve with footwork and stuff, but I feel like you understand this better now, right?
Yeah. I like know where I need to be.
Right. And so when you, and I'm going to send you and your pictures to you and your dad of where the checkpoints are. And I don't like, go ahead, let's go get some more. Take your head cover here. Damn thing's good for you. Like, I think you and your dad understanding where the club needs to be and what makes that happen, right? So I think this happens when you just go this with your arms, and everything doesn't go together, and it's not connected. You lose that connection, right?
So I keep everything moving.
Right. That's perfect right there. Good, do it again. Square your, there you go. So feel connected. There you go. Go. Yes. Yes. Totally different, huh?
It feels like so weird.
What's, okay, so that's good. What does it feel like to you?
Oh, it just feels like I'm like in here. And then like when I get through it, it's turning easier.
So this feel, whatever that feel is what you want to get in tune with, right? Because that's what, when you go play, you're on the range at Lakewood or you're playing, like that's what you're trying to make it feel like, right? Night and day. Night and day, buddy. Again. So let's do so I think you're focusing on two things. Obviously the backswing, but the shallowing comes from what you do with that belt buckle, right? So let me see a few of those. Go to the top. Good boy. Now that belt loop, it separates from the club, right? Good. It's all right. And like, look, you know, when we're in here, that's the beauty about a net. We don't really give a shit. If you could miss it, if the swing is getting better, I don't give a fuck. Again. Beautiful. More solid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So go to the top. Show me. Yeah, now belt loop. Outstanding.
That's way out, right?
Right?